Hey everybody! Welcome back to Local Girl Goes Local. So last night I was supposed to do a vlog for you. Technically, I did. I started one. And then somewhere around the magical hour of 2 a.m., this one decided that it was time that someone come and pay attention to it, and I fell asleep on accident. I apologize. Let's see if we can pick up where we left off and discuss some other things along the way. In my previous post, I started talking about how not sticking with native foods led me to be concerned that I would be purchasing foods that were grown using resource-intensive methods, thus making them less green and thus making it less useful to me with my overall goal of becoming more eco-friendly through modifying my diet to be more local. While I'm not going to stick to eating only native foods, I am going to make sure to purchase my produce with an eye towards being more seasonal about it and sticking to things that are less resource intensive in their use. One of the goals of the project is for me to actually go out and eat a 100% locally sourced meal at a restaurant here in town. Today I'm going to take the first step in figuring out where that might be. I'm going out for lunch with a friend, and I'm going to be asking the server while we're there to see if they can find out where the different food is sourced. The reason I'm going to be doing it without doing any preparation or giving the restaurant a heads up in advance is because I figure that for the average person who's interested in eating more locally, you're probably not going to put in a week of research in advance to see which restaurants serve 100% local. So instead, I want to see what kind of answers you can get if you were to just go out to eat and you want to eat local, and you could inquire what is locally sourced and therefore shape your menu choices off of that. I'm not expecting it to be a big success, but I will let you know. I might be pleasantly surprised. We'll see. I will be posting the questions I asked and the answers I got on a blog later today, along with any other interesting tidbits of information I pick up. Hopefully this should be illuminating. If nothing else, it will make for interesting dinner conversation and a big tip for the poor server that's going to have to check and see for me. I'm starting to feel like I'm about to adopt a diet that will make it extremely difficult for family and friends to eat with me. When I was talking to my parents last night, and they noted that the date that I'm going to be starting the eating local portion of the project was the 13th, they said, "Oh, so you're not going to be able to come to family dinners with us." We have a Sunday tradition of family dinners together where everyone cooks, but I mean, in general, not everyone's quite so concerned about local stuff. My answer was, well, I can still come. I'll bring lots of stuff that's local, but this is a real concern. Not just for, me with this 30 days, although that is the most immediate concern, but also in the grand scheme of things, if you as an individual are trying to adopt a more localized eating pattern, how does that intersect with your social life and your social obligations? I think it's fairly safe to say that our social lives are tied up pretty irrevocably with food. You get together with friends for drinks, you have dinner with your family, you bring something to the pool parties so you can grill it up. It's hard for me to imagine a party without food, or a gathering, really, of any type without food. We even like our meetings better when there's snacks at them. The challenge is, how do you continue to be true to your eating locally goals and still function within a group of people who might not be as concerned about eating locally? I guess one choice you could make would be to just suck it up, and that's part of your cheat days. Another option would be that you could pack food along with you. The best answer would be to make a cultural shift so that everyone is more concerned about eating local, restaurants are more concerned about stocking local, and it's no longer the weird thing that's going to make you difficult to serve food around if you're only eating local food. We're not there yet. So I think one of the other questions that I would like to think on and inspire others to think on over the course of this project is going to be to figure out how we can change that and start making eating local be even more central to the conversation and not something that just a few concerned individuals are doing. Until next time, happy learning, happy eating. I'll see you later. Bye.